Hey guys, it's Greg from East Coast Eyes, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Nike Vapor Elite shaft. So as you all know, Nike is the latest company to make a jump into lacrosse products. They've done a really good job with both design and the execution of their products. I think they're really high quality, and personally I use a Nike Lakota and I'm a big fan of Nike products in lacrosse. So they rolled out a line of heads, shafts, gloves, elbow pads, and protective equipment, and a lot of the shafts they had from the previous series were very nice. They had the Nike Vapor shaft, and this is the successor to that shaft, which is the unreleased Nike Vapor Elite. All the players at Nike The Ride, Nike's featured exclusive showcase camp, received a Vapor Elite shaft, and there have been a lot of them floating around and they look really nice, and I've got one here to review courtesy of our friends at the Lacrosse Network. Make sure you go and subscribe to their channel. So the Vapor Elite is, as you can see here, it's got the check mark and says scandium, so it's a scandium shaft. The original Vapor was just an alloy shaft, a little lower quality shaft. The price point was at $85. You have to imagine this shaft will be a little bit more expensive, probably somewhere more in the $100 to $120 range. But for a scandium, that's usually what you expect to pay. So it has really clean graphics. This is just a black shaft. I'm sure it will come in many color combinations. So it's black with gold graphics. Got a Nike check and a scandium, Nike check and the Vapor Elite, and those are the only graphics on the entire shaft. It has a really clean, sleek look, which I'm a big fan of. I'm not a huge fan of graphic shafts. And then it comes with a Nike swoosh mark butt end that has a really cool kind of checkerboard tile pattern on it, which is something I hadn't seen before. So cool to see Nike come up with their own butt ends as well. The Vapor Elite is a very light shaft, weighed on our scale, our shipping scale. The Nike Vapor Elite came in at 5.8 ounces, whereas the Warrior Crypto Pro shaft, another comparable alloy shaft, came in at 5.7 ounces, and the Crypto Pro is highly regarded as one of the lightest shafts ever made. And the One Lacrosse Cutter C155 came in at 6.7 ounces, so those composites are obviously going to be a little heavier than these really thin composite alloy shafts like the Scandium Vapor Elite. The sidewall construction of this shaft is pretty thin. I would relate it to probably closer to like the STX Surgeon line, whereas the Stein's a little thicker. It's a pretty thin sidewall construction, which might compromise rigidity a little bit, might ding, bend or break a little bit easier, but it is an extremely light shaft. The handle shape strays a little bit away from that traditional octagonal shape. It's got slight concaves in on the side here, but that straight side on the rest of the sides. So on these sides right here, it's slightly concave and a little bit grooved, just to give you a little bit better feel in your thumb and your finger, which I like. It's not quite as aggressive as, say, the Maverick Wonder Boy, but it is a little bit different than that standard octagonal shape, which I really like. So I haven't played a game with the Vapor Elite shaft, but I did put it on the head and play some wall ball and do some dodging and throw around with it a lot, and I really like the way it feels. I didn't get to put it under quite the torture test that I usually would like to, so I can't comment quite as well on how rigid or how well it will hold up the checks, but overall I rate this shaft as excellent. It's got a great feel, a really sleek look, and I am a big fan of the Nike Vapor Elite shaft. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe for more streaming videos and tutorials. Like this video if you liked it, and have a great day.